Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February 2025 Astrology Horoscope forecast. Welcome to my channel. I'm Anisha and I talk everything around astrology and tarot. I am going to be doing the annual 2025 videos as well, Scorpios. I know I'm a little late, but please do be patient. They'll be out in another week or so. So Scorpio, let me break down February for you. We have quite an intense yet a lovely month. We have started the month with, or rather the year with Mars, which has been retrograde starting from December 2024, and it carries on till about end of February 2025. And Mars has been retrograde for you in your house of career, and this is also the house of reputation. It is how it is that people see you, how it is that you want the world to perceive you. This is the house of promotions. This is also the house of authority figures, and because Mars is retrograde over here, it's just a time that you could feel slightly pressured from your work environment. It can be that Mars over here is going to be pushing you to change and pushing you to push your boundaries as far as your work is concerned. However, since it is retrograde, try and not get into arguments as far as authority figures are concerned. Try and not get into any confrontational situation at work. Mars over here is also going to be urging you to upskill yourself. And because this is a house of worldview perception at your work as to how it is that the world, especially where your professional world looks at you career wise, this is a time that it is asking you to upskill yourself, to maybe add a skill that sort of bumps up your public persona. We then have Sun and Venus, which are there in your house of, they're in your house of home. And Sun, of course, is there till about 18th of February. And then we have Venus also, which is there from 5th February to till about 28th. And Sun is going to be bringing out a lot of focus. I think is going to be there at home. You're going to be decorating the place where you live. We have Sun and Venus, which are there in your house of home, which is your house of roots. This is also the place where you may be living right now with the people whom you share this place. So Sun is going to be there till about 18th of February. It's going to be bringing a lot of focus on maybe renovations, family bonding, creating a sanctuary at home. You could be decorating your home. Some of you could be renting, leasing, buying a house during this time. Some of you could be getting ready for your parents to come and visit. In some cases, some of you could be moving in with your parents as well. Now, Venus being over here in your fourth house, this is there from February 5th till about February 28th. It's going to be bringing about a lot of peace and beauty in your home, Scorpios. This is literally your home will feel like a sanctuary. It's a place where you would want to host parties. You would want to have your friends over, and it's a place where you really feel that you can be. And it's a place which uplifts your spirits as well. We have carry on having Pluto, which is there in your house of conversations and communication. So fabulous time to be having in-depth conversation. In fact, Pluto is a very long transit, and I'm going to be covering it in the annual video as well, because it's almost like a 2-decade transit. But Pluto over here for you is going to be encouraging you to do some research, or you could be involved in a research paper, or you could be writing a research paper, or it's also a time for you to be speaking in a public space. Maybe you could be reading out a research paper, maybe having a finding. It talks about something like being a part of conferences as well. And it's also an opportunity for you to dig deeper into subjects that are around you, maybe that you're working, that you're studying. It's not really, I would say, start of a decade, which is okay with superficial information. Pluto wants to, it's the god of underworld, it rules the underworld. So it is going to make you dig deeper. Everything, the facts, the figures, the history, the data, everything around whatever it is that you're studying or concerns your work. So you need to really uh, learn at a much more deeper, or know things at a much more deeper level. Saturn, of course, carries on being there. We also have Uranus over here, and that again is a very long transit. I'll cover that again in the annual video, but very quickly, Uranus is about awakening. This is your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And the only interesting, or I would say the challenging thing is that we have Saturn and Uranus. So again, there is like a pull and a push. Uranus governs the internet. It's invention, it's awakening, it's new ideas, it's suddenness, it also governs new inventions. And Saturn is the disciplinary planet. He's like the authority, the father figure. It wants you to grease your elbows and do in the hard work. And Saturn is there for about 3.5 years, and Uranus is going to be there for almost a decade again. And so the pull and push between the creativity of, Uranus will tell you that, oh, it'll all get done, and let's take it to another day or another, maybe, be very flighty. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. But Saturn over there is going to be is going to be giving you a lot of structural creativity. It's going to be asking you to get disciplined, otherwise things will not get done, which I think is a good thing, because unless and until, of course, the Uranian energy completely sort of takes over you and says, that let's see as to how this goes, and play it by the ear, which is not going to be working out. So the key themes for you in February, Scorpio, are family harmony and career breakthroughs, meaningful communication and creative focus. The career highlight for you in February, it's a powerful time for you to be showcasing your leadership skills, solidifying your reputation in your field. Important dates, Scorpio, for you are February 3rd, 15th and the 28th. To sum up, this is February is going to be lighting up your house of communication. This is where Pluto is. Learning and short distance travel is going to be there for some of you. Pluto is an extremely transformative influence. Saturn in your fifth house is going to be urging you to get disciplined as far as your creative endeavors and romantic relationships are concerned. Uranus also is going to keep bringing about a lot of surprises and breakthroughs in your relationships as well. Do remember a couple of quick do's and don'ts. Do remember to focus on clear communication and learning opportunity. Work on building stability in creative projects and leadership and relationships. Embrace new directions in your social life and future goals. Fabulous year to be learning, Scorpios. Don't neglect communication and misunderstandings. Avoid being too rigid in your creative or romantic pursuits. Don't stay stuck in outdated circles or aspirations. The tarot card for you for the month of February very aptly is the Magician. Such a beautiful card. I'm just loving the complete artwork on this. So the Magician represents manifestation, skill and resourcefulness. So what this basically means is that with Pluto being over here in your house of communication, and with Saturn being in your house of creativity, you have all the tools, Scorpio. You really can be making excuses not to sort of take your life to another level. So everything planetarily is getting activated or has got activated for you, and you have the tools for you. It's just you who needs to be taking action to manifesting your goals, whether it's in a social network, friendship, community efforts, upskilling yourself. So harness your skills this month and confidence to move forward. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Scorpios. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much.